Hi everyone. Well now for the traditional making sure to test that everything's going well. In a second. Oh. Alright, yeah, everything's going well. Hi everyone, welcome back to my Undertale playthrough. So sorry I didn't do a stream yesterday. It was totally because, in doing the other parts of my life, the spare time I had to play Undertale, I did grinding money. As you probably noticed if you've seen yesterday's stream, I was doing the dog residue infinite money hack, and as much as that is useful to farm extra money, it also does take time, and it took quite a bit. But, as you can see, I've got over 10,000 gold now, and I can get the Temmie armor. I will say there is technically another way to farm money. Gerson's shop sells cloudy glasses for 30 gold, and you could sell it at the Temmie shop for 50 gold, getting like 20 net gold each, and if you have enough spaces in your inventory, you can really go through a lot. However, the reason I actually tried it a little when I was grinding, and I ultimately went with dog residue, because even though dog residue is a little slower, not only do you have to go all the way to Gerson's and all the way back, but there's also the chance of random encounters of monsters. And, you have to fight and spare them, and I'm not good enough at bullet hells to get through all of them unscathed without healing items, and, to do this the most efficiently, I'd have to not have any healing items in my inventory, just cloudy glasses. So, yeah, dog residue is just easier for all of us. Alright, yeah, we don't have anything, so let's go buy that armor. Boy, welcome to the Temmie shop. You know what I want, Temmie. Temmie armor! Armor 20 defense, makes battles too easy. Yeah. Next purchase! Oh, I didn't want to do that. Talk, nothing new. Okay, thank you very much, Temmie. Boy! All undercase Temmie armor. Temmie armor. The things you can do with a college education. Raises attack when worn. Recovers HP every other turn. Inventory up slightly. Wow, I forgot I could do all that. You donned the Temmie armor. Yeah, I should take off that old tutu. Okay. Here's the box. And I have an extra thing! That's great! Okay, we'll put the tutu in there. Let's see, what else do I want to take? Yeah, my astronaut food, some my cinnamon bun. I don't need my stick yet. My abandoned quiche. I'll put the dog residue back as well. And you know what? I'll leave 2 spaces open just in case. Okay. You feel something. You're filled with the Temmie Nation. Doo bop. Boom doo da bop doo da bop doo da bop boo da boo. Alright, I actually want to go to Gerson's. I want to pick up one thing. I'm glad I can stream today. It's weird. I wasn't having a bad day exactly, but I was, my day kind of got a little worse later on. It's sort of a stupid reason for getting worse. Sorry, it's hard to concentrate. But, nah, I was just reminded of some things, and it kind of made me the type of sad that makes you feel like physically ill. So, hopefully this can... Oh, jeez. Hopefully this can, help take my mind off that. Oof. Rinsing off a pizza. Clean. Ah, damn it. Why can't you just... Ow. I want to get clean. Alright, clean me again. Oh no, why? I don't like when they're all the way over... Okay. Yeah, okay, so even though that didn't go too badly, just imagine me doing that, like, every time I need to farm money. And you can see why I went with dog residue, as slow as it is. By the way, just a reminder to anyone who comes into the stream, my setup makes it really hard for me to check chats, so I'm not, like, actively looking at it all the time. I want to, like, pop in every so often. So, like, you could try chatting. You know, feel free. And maybe I'll pop in and look, and I can reply after. So, that's the dealio. Alright, let's see what you got. You got crab apple, you got CT, cloudy glasses, and a torn notebook. Well, I'm not, you know, minus 15 entire attack, but you're invincible for longer. You know what? I guess I can just leave. I was planning on getting the notebook with invincible longer, but you know what? I'll just play on hard mode. Yeah, I don't need things cluttering up my inventory as well. What's down here? I forget everything I did before. Ah, that's the boatman room. I don't want to get too into why I was sad today, but one of the things I'll say about it was that today, I randomly remembered that today is the birthday of somebody who is sort of shown through actions probably doesn't want to, like an ex-friend. Not, okay, I remember I mentioned in previous streams I have somebody who was a friend I don't really talk too much anymore. This is a different person. I sadly have multiple people in my life who used to be friends with me and are not. And this is a different person who it's their birthday. And I miss them. And I wish I could just say, like, hey, happy birthday, and not even expect a response, but I don't know. The feeling that I couldn't just really got me down. Without candles or magic to guide them home, the monsters use crystals to navigate. Ah, I remember this. Oh, I was singing. Alright. Oh god. Oh no. No. Oh wow. Man, this armor's awesome. Wash your face. Wash your face. I saw a movie today. In the good part of my day, I saw The Bad Guys 2. That was very fun. I think it's better than the first one. Also, that movie is definitely for furries. Oh my god. Sorry for going quiet, it's just, this music is so good. Special enemy Temmie appears here, hoping to defeat you! Well, you're already spareable. Can I feed you Temmie flakes? No, so hunger! Temmie forgot her other attack. Is there like a special thing I can do with Temmie, or is it just this? Let me double check. Temmie. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think this is just it. Alright. Spare. And I wonder if I always get 0 money. Well, I'm lost. I am truly lost. You can get through this. Where's the lantern? Where's the lantern? Where are you? Turning up brightness doesn't do a thing. Well, I can kind of see an outline, though. Like, if I squint, I can kind of see a... Ooh. Woo! Ah, Temmie! I don't have time for you. I bought your armor. I just kind of want to chill. Is there anything secret here I'm missing? I bet I'll be fine. Alright, now that we reached a quiet moment, I'm gonna check the chat. I don't see anybody in the chat, so I will just keep playing. Started a minute ago. Yeah, everything's still okay. Alright. Alright. Oop, this dramatic lighting, if I've ever seen it. Flower. Behind you. Wow, you really went out of your way to set that up. Seven human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our king, King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity. And give them back the pain and suffering. And give them back the suffering and pain that we've endured. Understand, human? This is your only chance at redemption. Give up your soul, or I'll tear it from your body. I'm just a child. Undyne, I'll help you fight! Yo! You did it! Undyne's right in front of you! You got front row seats to her fight! Wait. Who's she fighting? Kid. Hey! You aren't gonna tell my parents about this, are you? There's such a thing as reading a room. Nothing in the bush. Pyrus is a little busy now. You hear a passing conversation. If I say my wish, you promise you won't laugh at me? Of course I won't laugh. Someday, I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking at the world all around. That's my wish. You hear laughter. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh at it. Sorry, it's just funny. That's my wish too. Oh. However, there is a prophecy. The angel, the one who has seen the surface, they will return, and the underground will go empty. Very non-specific prophecy. Yo! Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. Man, I never had to ask anyone this before. Um, you're a human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, I know it now. I mean, Undyne told me, stay away from that human. So, like, I guess that makes us enemies or something? But I kinda stink at that. Yo, say something mean so I can hate you? Please? No. Yo, what? So I have to do it? Here goes nothing. Yo, I hate your guts. Man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. You gonna go past that very obvious cliff? Yeah. Yo, wait, help, I tripped! Yo, dude, if you want to hurt my friend, you're gonna have to get through me first. She's gone. Yo, you really saved my skin. Guess being enemies was just a nice thought, huh? We'll just have to be friends instead. Man, I should really go home. I bet my parents are worried sick about me. What's the deal with your home life? Later, dude. I remember reading a fan comic once that, like, the parents were actually dead and they just keep saying this is, like, a memory thing. I don't really know what, like, a good headcanon for it is. Here we go. 7. 7 human souls, and King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we've collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as is customary for those who make it this far, I shall tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. No, you know what? Screw it! Why should I tell that story when you're about to die? Yeah! Oh, this music rocks. You're standing in the way of everybody's hopes and dreams. Alphys's history books made me think humans were cool, with their giant robots and flowery swordswoman. But you're just a coward, hiding behind that kid so you can run away from me again. And let's not forget your wimpy goody two-shoes shtick. Ooh, I'm making such a difference by hugging random strangers. You know it'd be more valuable to everyone if you were dead. That's right, human. Your continued existence is a crime. Your life is all that stands between us and our freedom. Right now I can feel everyone's hearts pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their hearts together, they can't lose. Now, human, let's end this right here, right now. I'll show you how determined monsters can be. Step forward when you're ready. Oh, I'm saving. The wind is howling. You're filled with determination. Let's go! That's it. That's it then. No more running away. Here I come! You're green now. On guard! I don't really have a good Alphys voice. She doesn't sound like how I'm saying it right now. Ow. Undyne attacks! Let's check her. Undyne, attack 50, defense 20. The heroine that never gives up. As long as you're green, you can't escape. Unless you learn to face danger head on. You won't last a second against me. Undyne towers threateningly. Let's plead. You told Undyne you didn't want to fight, but nothing happened. Not bad. Then how about this? Honestly, after fighting Gerson and Deltarune, this ain't nothing. Undyne holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. What's the challenge? You tell Undyne her attacks are too easy, the bullets get faster. For years, we've dreamed of a happy ending. What a fitting thing to say after I say this isn't anything. This is nothing. This ain't nothing. And now, sunlight is just within our reach. I need to get a better Undyne voice. Undyne thinks of her friends and pounds the ground with her fists. I won't... how does she sound to my head? Oh, jeez. I didn't know that happened. Undyne draws her finger across her neck. Yeah! Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna read the lines as they come. Enough warming up. Ow. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, Jesus. You won't get away from me this time. God, how does she sound? You won't get away from me this time. Ah, forget it. You can tell I'm not a voice actor. I'd really like to be one, though. I mean, you know what? If the world is teaching me anything, it's that I should aspire to be things that I'm not good at. There's a lot of people who are shit at their jobs, get those jobs, and stay in those jobs. Even if they don't really deserve it. So, like, why shouldn't I aspire to be a voice actor? I could just be one of many people who aren't that good at their jobs but do it anyway. I want to read audiobooks, actually. Anyway, sorry. Don't mean to bore you. Honestly, I'm doing you a favor. No human has ever made it past Asgore. You know, when I first played Undertale on my own, and I was doing it blind, I didn't know about the waiting till you turn red again thing. Like, I had to look it up on the internet. It smells like sushi. Killing you now is an act of mercy. Undyne holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. She's so cool. So stop being so damn resilient! Ah, shit. I feel like I'm doing discount Susie for Undyne, and she deserves, like, her own better voice. Ah, well. You've escaped from me for the last time! Alphys told me humans were determined. But this is ridiculous. Undyne thinks of her friends and pounds the ground with her fist. Oh, you are an anime protagonist. I see now what she meant by that. Wow, if only 15-year-old me could look at me now. Flips her spear impatiently. But I'm determined too! Yeah, I know by what you do if I kill everyone. Shit. Determined to end this right now! Right now! Dude, I'm good at just holding the shield in front of me, I guess. Did you give me this? Did you give me a shield? Where does this come from? Right? No! Shit. Flashes a menacing smile. Look at that award-winning grin. Do I even have to face you? Like, oh. Ugh, die already, you little brat! Oh. Oh. Oh, did that? Oh. Shit, I always fall for that one. Undyne bounces impatiently. Escapes. Welcome to Hotland. Ring. Hey, what's up? What's up? I was just thinking, you, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at her house later. Thank you, Parse. Appreciate it. Stop running away. Also, were you on the phone with my friend? What the hell? Escape. Sans, help me. She turned to face him. Armor, so hot, but I can't give up. Bleh. It's a water cooler. You want to fight me? No? Okay. Take a cup of water? Yes. Take a cup of water. Give Undyne the water? Yes. Pour. There you go. You're welcome. Take another cup of water. Oh, you're in Hotland now. Hey, Sans, aren't you supposed to be there? Don't worry, I am. Phew! What are you, astral projecting? One of the few things I actually like about the ABC Muppet Show that was on, like, a few years after the movies, was this joke where Janice, you know, from the teeth band, she goes, "Hey Kermit, I'm going to be going to this I'm going to be going to this presentation on astral projection." And Kermit goes, "Oh, so you're going to need time off?" And Janice says, "Oh no, I'll be here." Such a solid joke. Oh, hello. Oh, K. I was thirsty, so I came over from Waterfall to get a drink. A water cooler in Hotland? That's weird. Shouldn't it be a fire cooler instead? Take one for the road. The water evaporated. The cup evaporated too. Great. Seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like this, you're filled with determination. I'm very easily inspired by a lot of things. You know what? Now that I've saved, let's see if there's anyone in the chat. Looks like there's no one in the chat. Makes sense. Alrighty then. What's down here? Oh, you. Tra-la-la. I am the riverman. Or am I the river woman? It doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Ride in boat? No thank you. Then perhaps another time. Or perhaps not. It doesn't really matter. Hey, you should come to Snowdon and visit me. I've been working on a few things. A few sentences to stand around and repeat. A mysterious science house. Sign outside says lab. Lab? Like, laboratory. Laboratory? Does that mean there are dogs inside? I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Oh, there are dogs inside. You know, I'm glad I've been doing all the phone call stuff. I didn't think to do it when I first played. What are you guys doing? What are you up to? Sorry, Undyne, like, told us there was totally a human in the area. So, like, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Ugh, even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Miss Undyne. You're the quiet type. Lab. Oop. Okay. Ooh, it me. It's you? It's too dark to see near the walls. Okay, so I can't check anything out right now. Is that a little sign with a silhouette of Alphys? Oh, my god! I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed, it's all messy, and... Hiya! I'm Dr. Alphys, I'm Asgore's royal scientist. But I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone on a screen really makes you root for them. So, now I want to help you. Using my knowledge, I could easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle, no problem. I love this face. Like the little, my little curved cheek and the little expression. Like when I draw my character for my webcomic, I love that expression. That's sort of almost a default. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Metaton. Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. You know, like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently, I decided to make him more useful. You know, just some small practical adjustments. Like, anti-human combat features. Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so, and, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood. But, hopefully we won't run into him. Hmm? Did you hear something? Oh no. Oh yes. Welcome, beauties. Wow. To today's quiz show! Really burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Game show! Oh boy, I can already tell it's gonna be a great show! Is it okay that, like, I picture this sort of deep Markiplier type voice for Box Metaton, but then when he gets his, like, twink body later on, I picture a different voice? You know what, screw it. I'm gonna go with my instincts. No one's cares. No one's in the chat. Oh boy, I can already tell it's gonna be a great show. Everyone give a big hand for our wonderful contestant. Never played before, gorgeous? No problem. It's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Metaton attacks. Check. Metaton, attack 30, defense 255. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? More questions. Right, sounds like you get it. Now, something I definitely didn't know when I first started playing was Alphys showing the answers with her hands. And now that I do, I'm playing on easy mode, basically. The quiz show continues. Cry. Screaming is against the rules. Here's your terrific prize. What's the king's full name? Asgore Dreamer. Correct! What a terrific answer! Enough about you. Let's talk about me. What are robots made of? Metal and magic. Too easy for you, huh? Here's another easy one for you. Two trains A to B, simultaneously depart station A and B. Station A and B are 32.5 minutes. Wonderful! I'm astounded, folks. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? Alphys, how do you know this? Correct! You're so lucky today. Are you a genius or do you just know the answers? Let's play a memory game. What monster is this? Somehow it's Mettaton. I'm so flattered you remembered! Oh yeah, that got me when I first played. That was so fun. But can you get this one? Would you smooch a goat? That face. Heck yeah. Great answer, I love it. Here's a simple one. How many letters in the name Mettaton? C. Of course that was easy for you. Time to break out the big guns. In the dating simulation video game, Mew Mew Kissy Cootie, what is me? Oh, I know this one. It's snail ice cream. In the 4th chapter, everyone goes to the beach and she buys ice cream for all of her friends, but it's snail flavor and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and... Alphys, Alphys, Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? Ooh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? Undyne. See, Alphys, I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out. Yeah, she scrawls her name in the margins of her notes. She names programming variables after her. She even writes stories of them together. Sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush, 101%. Margin of error, 1%. At least you're honest. Well, well, well. With Dr. Alphys helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Blast off. Well, that was certainly something. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Labradory. The space behind the wall is only a few feet wide. Huh. A lab? My brother would love that. He loves science fiction, especially when it's real. Huh, very interesting to know. Wait. Let me give you my phone number. Then maybe if you need help, I could... Well, where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. It doesn't even have texting. Wait a second, please. Here, I upgraded it for you. It can do texting, items, it's got a keychain. I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends. It's so relatable. I'm going to the bathroom. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles? Take it. You got the instant noodles. Instant noodles heals HP. Comes with everything you need for a quick meal. So, yeah, I know the instant noodles in most battles, like, it's mostly a joke item. It gives you pitifully poor HP back, but I know at least in one battle is, like, special. I just want to make sure it does it in other battles, too. If used in non-serious mode battles, in serious mode battles. Okay, so what are serious mode battles? Serious mode is when fighting a boss monster. Okay, so, yeah, Asgore. Okay, so yeah, I can use it for score, so I should store it. It's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Ah. Seems like the notes to something, but it's all written in Chicken Scratch. It seems like a walkthrough to a game, or... It's a beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. Garbage can, but it's pretty cute. It's a video feed of your location. It's bathroom sign. Little Alphys's room. Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. Woohoo! Scientific books. They seem very dusty. All these books are labeled human history. Read one. You look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. VHSs and DVDs of various cartoons. They are all labeled human history. All these books are labeled human history. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. Two scantily clad chefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. All these books are labeled human history. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. A hideous android is running to school with toast in its mouth. Seems like it's late. Pink goop drips from this strange machine. Looks like Alphys's work table. Seems dusty. The wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. Oh, and now we know. And well, I know. It's a lamp with pink fish on the lampshade. There's no light bulb. Okay. An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy-to-draw box. It's a promo poster for Metaton's TV premiere. On the flap, it says, "Thank you for making my dreams come true." Do, 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 do. Ooh, dimensional. Oh yeah, and I can access it now. Oh, this is great. Okay, so you're going in the box. You know what? Maybe I should... put my stuff in there. Yeah, I'll put all my non-consumables in the other place. Should I? Yeah, I mean, I'll put dog residue in the other place. I'll keep stick in my other box just in case. Oh, and I can't call her, so alright. Alphys updated status. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Heartland, huh? I know it like the back of my hand. Which, since I'm always wearing gloves, I don't know anything about. Alphys updated status. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. You know I just... For now, I gotta call up the human and guide them. Whee! Oop. Vulcan strolls in. What if I encourage you? You tell Vulcan it's doing a great job. Its attacks become extreme. It does my best. Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Ow. Vulcan parades around you. Oh. Yay. Conveyor belts everywhere? Are you serious? Imagine riding one to get to work or school. Ridiculous. Now ice and spikes, there's convenience. I didn't miss anything, right? Nope. Yeah, it's just one way. Okay. Alphys updated status. Gonna call them in a minute. I've definitely had friends like that, announcing everything in status posts. Steam vents? Wow, that sounds awful. What if you're wearing a dress? Then you Marilyn Monroe it, baby. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs. It fills you with determination. I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this, LMAO. Sunderplane. Sunderplane gets in the way, not on purpose or anything. Flirt. You tell Sunderplane you like its taste in movies and books. Huh? You sicko! I read this really funny post on Tumblr recently. Because, you know, the classic line, it's, you know, it's not like I like you or anything, baka. And somebody wrote a post that said, it's not like I like you or anything, pendejo. God, it's funny. Okay, let's see. Approach. You get close to Sunderplane, but not too close. Human. Ow. You're helping me, but it hurts if I get close. Smells like an airport perfume counter. Human. Ah, damn it. Okay, I misread that. I missaw it with my eyes. Alright, now I'll flirt with you. You tell Sunderplane has nice turbines. You sicko. Should I approach you again? Is that... Ow. Yeah. You won. And now she's the tiny plane. OMG, I've had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. OMG, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Yeah, same Alphys, I also hate being on the phone. Click? Whoever was calling hung up before you answered. I don't want to miss. Hi. So the blue lasers, I mean, Alphys here. Hi. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones, you have to be moving, and they won't, move through those ones. Bye. OMG, I did it! Claws haven't shook like that since Undyne called to ask me about the weather. Wait, there- ah, damn it. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go. You pick at me right now. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it. Alphys here. The northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first. You know what? I'm gonna go back and just see what else there was around that area. Oh, the lasers are deactivated. Sweet. Pyrope bounds toward you. Pyrope. This mischievous monster is never warm enough. Burn, baby, burn. Pyrope is protected by its winsome smile. Heat up. You crank up the thermostat. Pyrope begins to get excited. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter. Pyrope wants more heat. Oh, this sucks. There's a frying pan laying on the ground. Will you take it? Yes. You got the burnt pan. Oh, I heard this is a really good item. Burnt Pan, weapon attack 10. Damage is rather consistent, but consumable items heal 4 more HP. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I care more about... You equip the Burnt Pan. Is this not going anywhere? Okay, yeah. Alright, it's a good thing I went back. You know what? I'm gonna check, let's check the chat. Let's see if anyone, showed up. Nope, still no one. Again, I'm not too mad, because this is just an excuse for me to perform Undertale, but, you know, it'd be nice to have some. I'm not expecting to finish Hotland today, obviously, but I want to still get a little far. Okay, so she wants us to go to the right first. Wonder if it'd be unfun if I explained the puzzle. The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Mettaton's show on my phone. Special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Of course, an experienced viewer like me knows CGI when they see it. Mettaton? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 2, no, 3 dozen members. And that's not even counting me. Dude, I wish I had like 2 to 3 dozen followers. The door leading through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle. I kept running out of ammo and it kept restarting. My 2 co-workers won't help. It's like they don't even want to go to work. Why don't you try? Try using the console. Why are you asking things? Why am I so stupid? I'm so dumb. Oh. Yeah, okay, why? Little rusty, it's been like 10 years since... Well, not... When was the last time I played Undertale? I don't even know. Oh no! The puzzle's reactivating! Cause those people to miss their work! Yep. That's why I'm missing work too. Oh my god, Sans, go do your jobs! Alphys here. That blue laser seems totally impassable. But, as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser database and take it out. Click. Thank you, Alphys. We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules! They've gotta cancel school over this. Wait a second. It's summer vacation. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can... Well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. Nice try, but your loitering technique still needs work. It's important to stay in school. A real teacher would never accept deadly lasers as an excuse. Yeah, sadly, that sounds pretty accurate. I was working at a school at one point, and I was, like, my job included attending a class with other students, even though I wasn't a student. And there was this teacher for one of the classes who was like, you have to respect this space, and respecting this space means that I don't accept latenesses. So if you're late to a class, I'm not going to open the door to you. Like, they actually did lock the door. It was like, and if you try to get in the class, well, no, he didn't lock it. I guess it was just very obvious someone tried to get in. And this one occasion, I think he did lock the door. I don't think it was intentional. But anyway, it was like, I'll ask everyone else if I should let you in. Like, that is how much you must respect the space. And, you know, there was this one day where legitimately it was, like, after a 5-minute, you know, grace period, and somebody got in, and he actually did the, like, looking around, like, should we accept letting this person in? And then afterwards, like, should we accept their excuse? Which was that, you know, they ran late because of public transportation. They don't live nearby, you know, and the train was late. But he was like, oh, you know, you should prepare for this. You should have taken this into account. You know, arrive here earlier just to prepare for something like this. And then he did the whole thing of, like, after saying, like, should we let them in? And then it was like, do we accept this explanation? And, you know, everyone was on the same page, but I was the first to say yes. Like, even though I wasn't a student in the class, I was like, yes, we do. And I got the people to be like, yeah. Because they were quiet. They're like, is this a test? Like, are we going to fail? No. It was just so infuriating. Because, like, I understand not wanting people to be late. It does disrupt the dynamic of a class, especially for one that they really needed, like, everyone to be there. Like, it wasn't just, like, a science lecture or a big lecture hall where you wouldn't be able to miss one person. Like, this was a class that did depend on, like, it being best with everyone being there. But that sort of, like, intolerance for lateness, like, you know, you can't control the subway. And yeah, getting on the subway and aiming to be there half an hour before your class instead of just 5 minutes is good advice. But also, what if you did do that? Like, this wasn't the case here, but, like, if it really was a no tolerance for lateness thing, then, like, what if I did get on the subway to get to my university half an hour before class, but the train was so delayed that I still got there 10 minutes late? Then you can't really blame me for that, you know? Like, the most I'd say as a teacher with this kind of dynamic is if you're running late and it's really unavoidable, try and contact me. Either call me or text me or email me and say you won't be late. You say you won't be coming on time and this is the reason. Like, that's what I would do. I wouldn't lord it over everyone with this whole, like, oh, should we let this person in? Oh, fuck, all the way off. I was gonna not curse, but I was like, no one's watching. Anyway. Shoot the opposing ship, right. Alright, so I only have 2 shots. That was the worst I could have done it. I am not very good. Ooh. Did it. Congratulations. Oh, right, I already called you. Yep. Woo! Whatever, I'll just explain it. I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right, they're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them? Awesome! Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. Oh no. Oh, yes. Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with a killer robot. Preheat your ovens, because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. What's in here? Milk, eggs in the fridge? No way, darling, they'd get cold. Ah, we got eggs the British way. For those who don't know, in the UK, they don't wash their eggs. Well, okay, what I mean is, in the United States, the reason we put our eggs in the fridge is because once the eggs come out, we have to wash them. Wash, like, all the bacteria and gunk off of them, because our egg and chicken keeping methods aren't really sanitary. But the minute we do that, it washes a protective layer off of the egg, which means that ever since it's harvested, time is a ticking, and it goes rotten if you keep it at room temperature, and that's why you need to put it in the fridge. But in the UK, when they take their eggs, they don't do that. They don't wash the egg, which sounds like, oh, wasn't that unsanitary? Well, no, usually the UK is a lot better about keeping eggs and chickens. In fact, when I stayed in the UK, and I would get my eggs from the Lidl, not even a farmer's market, like Lidl is a grocery store, and I'll get my eggs, and I open the eggs, there'd sometimes be little feathers stuck to the outside of the egg, because they didn't wash them. But yeah, because they don't wash off that protective coating, you don't need to put your egg in the fridge. It just stays in the carton on the shelf. My dad and I, my first time I went to the UK, I stayed in Manchester for 6 months, and I remember my dad and I going into a grocery store to get some stuff. Going into like a Poundland or a Lidl or something, probably a Poundland, and we walked by a shelf, non-refrigerated, full of eggs, full of cartons of eggs, and we were dumbfounded because we did not know that. And we were like, what the hell? You know, obviously eggs will go rotten after enough time, but you don't need to refrigerate them. It's nuts. In a good way. I mean, nuts in like a, wow, what are the odds way, not like in a, oh, can you believe it way. Anyway, milk. You found the milk. MTT brand microwave, origin of the MTT challenge. Put your food in and set the microwave on high for 5 minutes. If you can still recognize your meal, we'll double your money back. Oh yes, MTT brand ovens can reach temperatures of up to 9,000 degrees. Roasting, toasting, burning, charring. You're excited, aren't you, darling? TM. The whole name. This isn't a show about washing your hands, darling. That's on Wednesdays. You found the eggs. Found the sugar. Great job. Just put them in the middle of this counter. Perfect. Great job, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. If you also like the Game Grumps, you'll know why I said that. Anyway, we've got all the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, what a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. A human soul. Freaking chainsaw. Ah! I turn into Homer from the Simpsons movie. Uh-oh. Hello? I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Wait a second. Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's vegan? Vegan. Well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Alphys. Actually, I happen to have an option right here. We're still gonna use milk and eggs, though. MTT brand always convenient human soul flavor substitute. What do I taste like? It's like in Adventure Time when they have soy human, and both Jake and Finn are a little disgusted, while Lady Rainicorn and her parents are just chowing down, and like the soy human parts are like legs and arms and a face, and Jake takes a bite and he's like, oh, Finn, you're delicious, and he keeps eating it, and Finn also looks disgusted when he puts a bite of it in his mouth, and the last shot of the episode is him just like he smiles. A can of which is just over on that counter. Is that a face? Well, darling, why don't you go get it? What is this? Is that cheese? What is that? Oh boy. By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get the can in the next 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan. So, better start climbing, beautiful. Anyway. Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Well, fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says Jetpack? Watch this. That's what my phone looks like? There. You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there. Oh no, all the eggs. And there's flour. You know, there's this show called The Tiny Chef Show that I only just learned about when it had gotten canceled off Nickelodeon. But since then, I've seen 3 episode segments. And something interesting about The Tiny Chef Show, it's this cute little stop-motion show where this tiny stop-motion chef makes food. It's very cute. But it's a vegan show. The food he makes is all vegan. When he makes pizza, he uses cheese made out of cashew milk, which sounds horrible to me. I hate cheese substitutes. When he mentions stuff when a burger is mentioned, they just say veggie burger really quickly and they don't dwell on it. When he needs to make a donut, he uses soy milk. And I kind of like that. Not making a whole thing about it. We're vegan. We're doing this. But it's just we're making pizza. We're using cashew milk. And then just, that's it. Making it normalized. Anyway. My. It seems you've bested me. But only 'cause you had the help of the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Oh, I loathe to think of what would have happened to you without her. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it. Whoop. That's an exercise in futility. Wow, we did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward. Exercise in futility. What is this? I can't select it. An ominous structure looms in the distance. You're filled with determination. Alright, now the real question is, how much can I play in the next, let's say, 10 minutes? There's a reason I started a little earlier today than I usually do, and it's because I wanted to stop by 10. So I guess I could, there's probably another save point within 20 minutes, right? Let's assume there is. Let's keep going a little bit. See that building in the distance? That's the core, the source of all power for the underground. It converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by... anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle, and from there, you can go home. Yeah, there's gotta be a place with another save point. Please select a location. Alright, where am I? I'm Heat's Flamesman. Remember my name. So that was the other elevator, right? It's got, or is that right floor run? What's left floor one? I just want a sense of where I am. Okay, so this is... Alright. That takes me to here. And then right floor 1 was right next to the core. Right, okay, just making sure. Forgive me for my poor sense of direction even in games. Hey, Heats Flamesman. Hey, it's Sans. I love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird that there's snow on that guy's roof? Guess he's just too lazy to clean it off. Toasty bun. Hey, buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Yeah, you gotta save your money for college and spiders. Buddy, what's up? You wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Thanks, kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. Short for hot dog. Hot dog? Hot dog heals 20 HP. The meat is made of something called a water sausage. Oh, it's vegetarian. Hey, buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? Only 30 gold. Another H dog? Here you go. Whoops, I'm actually out of hot dogs. Here, you can have a hot cat instead. Hot cat heals 21 HP, like a hot dog with little cat ears on the end. I'm gonna... I'm just gonna look up these shenanigans really quickly. I like that it says on the wiki, like, these are sold only if Papyrus is alive. Alright, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna put the cinnamon bun here. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? Another dog coming right up. You really like hot animals, don't you? Hey, I'm not judging. I'd be out of a job without folks like you. Lady, he's putting my kids through college. Alright, I'm gonna get one more hot dog. You're holding too much. Guess I'll just put it on your head. Oh. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna keep a hot dog, and I guess I'll keep a hot cat, and I'll put away one of my astronaut foods. What? My brother's actually at his station, but somehow he's selling hot dogs instead. Slacking off by doing work. Truly, my brother is a master. He's really admirable. Papyrus? Who's that? This is Cool Skeleton 95. Sorry, can't talk. I'm busy being popular online. Yeah, only kidding. You've been had. It was Papyrus playing a simple gentleman's ruse. Dinner with the girlfriend. It's a picture of a cat girl figurine next to a bowl of instant noodles. Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here's me and my cool friend. This picture of Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. He's wearing sunglasses. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. Lol, Cool Skeleton 95. That's a joke, right? The only joke here is how strong my muscles are. Oh. Naps to Blue 22 has sent you a friend request. Yeah. It seems to have already rejected itself. Aww. There's an apron laying on the ground. The stained apron. Stained apron, armor defense 11, heals 1 HP every other turn. Well, I already got an armor that's doing that, so I'll, let's put you there. An apron lying in Hotland? Well, that makes sense. Cooking is definitely fire elemental.
Hi, it's Dr. Alphys. This puzzle is kinda, timing-based. You see those switches over there? You'll have to press all 3 of them within 3 seconds. I'll try to help you with the rhythm. God damn it. Okay, now press the 3rd one. Hey, looks like you only needed to press 2 of them.
Smooth.
What? You have to solve a puzzle on the conveyors? That goes against Puzzle Design 101. Conveyors are awful and should never be used. Oof. Yeah, maybe I should have quit. That's the last time I tried to help with the puzzle, LMAO. Hey! I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I gotta poop. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself. Oh, interesting. Okay, alright, that's fun. Oh, okay. There's a trick to this, I'll bet. So, okay, wait. Alright, yeah, this is definitely gonna be, boring. Alright, what if I do this all the way around, and then I... Should I have done that? I don't know if I should have done that. Okay, if I... what the hell do I do? If I do that, and I do that, it just sends me back here. I do that, and I do that, and then I do that, and then I do that. How do I get on that one? Okay, wait, okay, Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Did it. Okay. OMG, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1? Lol, that's a joke, right? Where did that table come from? Does it belong to the mouse? Good question, Papyrus. I wonder that too. There's a piece of cheese inside this computerized laser safe. The lasers have melted the edges of the cheese. It's stuck to the table. Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. Did I say bad opinion zone? Well, I'm going to remember why it's called that later. I'm going to stop here for tonight. Thank you very much for watching if you showed up. Let's see. Anyone in the chat? Nope. Okay, well, who knows? Maybe I'll get people someday.
In any case, if you're listening and watching this after the fact, thank you for doing so. And I hope that people will be interested in seeing what happens next time. This really did help cheer me up today. So, you know, I guess thank you to the game, but if you listen to this, thank you for sticking around and hearing me cheer up a little. Have a good night, everybody.